My name is Marie Major, and in this video I want to talk about the upcoming eclipse, the lunar eclipse on August 27th. It is a big one, and yes, I finally got my mic. Thank you for your patience, everybody. My other podcast mic was not working. But thank you for all your patience. So anyways, I want to get back to the eclipse and why this is so important, this lunar eclipse. Okay, I know it's been a lot, people, because we are in the eclipse window. We just had the solar eclipse. It's been a 2-week period, and now we are reaching the lunar eclipse. And why this is so important is because this eclipse really is pre-paving the energy for not just the next 6 months, but next year. And I even want to say the next couple years, because 2027, get ready. When I tap into the energy of 2027, it's a big one. It is where it's kind of a similar energy where people are starting, who were waking up during COVID, have been waking up, but now it's like this more of this like lion energy of waking up to your greater knowing, to your spirituality, to your relationship with the cosmos. So we are gonna be, it's the energy around disclosure. Like everything is preparing us, and people have been saying, oh, I've been spotting things, UFOs, mermaids, I've been seeing things in my dreams, I've been seeing a dragon in my meditations, but it feels so real. Like all of this people are telling me about. And I'm like, yeah, because the veils are getting thinner and thinner. This is why the Stargate is actually grabbing people who would not even really consider or be into this, or it's grabbing their attention. Because the Stargate is an energy. It's an energy field where the veils are very thin between the non-physical and the physical realms. But that veil is thin there, but now on our earthly realm everywhere, the veil is getting even thinner. So that's why there's more of a divine connection and a deeper understanding of why the Stargates are so important. But I do want to get back, because that's like a little side note, but it kind of opens up everything. Because remember, the Stargates are where the Earth and the cosmos speak the same language. Well, we can look at an eclipse like that too. An eclipse is a reminder. It's a cosmic reset. It's like you resetting the button on your life. The eclipse, yes, it eclipses things out of your life that aren't serving you for your highest timeline. So people who maybe aren't so into their spiritual practice or into their energy, into their journey, into meditation or doing their affirmations or working on their connection and their soul's connection, they might have a harder time with the eclipse because they don't really see the higher perspective. They don't see that things are actually being removed from their life for the greater good to get them on their highest timeline, for their highest path, for the most aligned course for them to be taking. So it can feel very difficult, but also that's also a lie, because when lately I've been doing some spiritual readings, and people who I also know who are tapped into spirituality, they're having a difficult time with this eclipse. They are emotional. So yes, eclipses are also for people who are anybody, but even some people who are very spiritually connected and know how to do the rituals, know how to work with the eclipse. It can almost even be more difficult for them because they're sensitive to this energy. They're so connected because they consciously made themselves connected to this realm. But I do have to say, that is for the best, because the more sensitive you are to this eclipse, the more you are feeling, the more you are understanding this, the more you are getting the bigger picture, and you are allowing that energy to trust, that is a good thing. Because the more you work on that vibration to trust, you're creating an energy field where you're putting out this thought stream to the universe. I trust you. I know you got me. You got this. So more things come into your place of trust. More things are going to land on your path, because it's allowing this energy to really just take you where you want to go, where your desires are, where you feel most aligned, because you're saying, hey, I trust you. I trust the universe. I trust my path. I trust my soul's mission. I get it. I know you're going to take me everywhere I want to go. This is where surrender comes into play. Are you surrendering? But back to the eclipse, I don't know yet, but I'm going to try to plan to film an episode where I'm out during the eclipse in nature and really allow us to get into a place where we can meditate, we can have the energy, we can feel the upgrades of the cosmic reset from nature, from the land. I think that's such an important thing that we forget to do all this. And it's like, okay, right, we need to remember to work with nature. The good stuff is in the land, is by the water, in the trees, putting our physical body, our vessels out to where we are all one, we are all connected. You know, nature's within us, the cosmos are within us, but how much are we building that relationship? This is also a North Node eclipse. What does that mean? It is expect the unexpected. That's pretty much what it means. We are coming into a place where no psychic, no astrologer, nothing. We know bits and pieces of what is going to happen, timelines, certain things, but everything's always shifting and changing. But nobody really knows what's around the corner right now after this eclipse. What is happening? There's a lot of just alignment in the planets, in the cosmos, that want us all, not just personally, but collectively, to reset. This is also a collective cosmic reset. The universe is like, okay, everyone, like, are you ready? Are you really allowing the energy for us to all move forward, for us to be on a higher good, on a higher timeline as a collective? This is why so much stuff feels heavy right now. There's a lot of emotional things happening, and people are now waking up and realizing, wow, we've been in a matrix for like a century. We've been in this energy field of being fed these fake lies, this fake energy, this beliefs that do not serve us as a collective and as an individual. So we are beginning to remember. We remember, wake up to our knowing. That is what is happening. You know, we hear a lot of stuff about New Earth, and I love that. We are already in New Earth. It's a frequency. But I like to call it the ancient Earth, because I very much believe we are deepening back onto the spiral of time on planet Earth, deepening back into the cycle of where we are allowing the actual authentic energy of spirituality to align with everything, because everything is spiritual. But now people are seeing all the connections. People are seeing, okay, political stuff has a connection with the stargates. Okay, what's happening with humanity in America, all this stuff, these wars against one another, this and that. This is actually a spiritual war. It's not just a political war. We are deepening into this actual knowledge where we're beginning to understand that this goes deep. This runs to a soul level, because we are souls living in a human experience. But how much are we going to allow ourselves to get back to that soul level experience so we can make this human experience so beyond it, allow it to be so upgraded, evolved? Okay, another thing is, with this eclipse, I want you to make sure that you are not moving or making decisions, making actions by force. It has to be aligned actions. Remember, eclipse will eclipse anything out of your life that is not serving you. So this is where maybe certain relationships, certain work situations, a work title, a job, a mindset, an attitude, a way of being, anything like that is gonna be eclipsed out of your life if it's not for your highest timeline. So that's pretty much what is happening right now. And it kind of also circles back. I'm feeling the energy from 2024 that something is kind of closing from whatever that might be in your life during 2024. Like how I said, it could be relationship, a certain relationship with somebody, a mindset, a financial situation. This is where the energy is closing. So remember, eclipse out of your life for the greater good. Also, another side note, I want you to journal. I want you to give the universe these desires, things you want, things that need to be done, write them down. On the other side of the paper, write down things that you feel like you need to do. So little things like, I have to film 10 YouTube videos in the next 5 days. I have to film 10 Instagram reels. I have to do this. I have to start my new book. Okay, with the universe though, align me with the right people who want to connect and have conversations on podcast. I want another side thing. I want the right publishing company to align with my books. Certain things like that. Or if it's like, let's say you're an artist, I want to have an art show where I draw the right people or attract the right community that honors my work. Or I'm working on a film project or a TV series. I want to align the right cast. So little things like that, bigger stuff that you are like trying to work through, trying to attract, trying to manifest, allow it and give it and hand it over to the universe. By doing this exercise, you are really strengthening your muscle of attraction, also muscle of trust. You are strengthening that energy of trust. So the more you build on trust during the eclipse, you're gonna benefit from. Also, another thing is, eclipses are exhausting. Like today I woke up so exhausted. I had like 7 to 8 hour rest and I was beyond exhausted. I was like, wow, what is happening? And I was like, you know what? It's the cosmos, it's the universe, it's the eclipse. It's okay. Not to blame it on them. Don't blame it on the cosmos or the universe or the planets. But I'm just saying to understand and give yourself a little bit of break. So rest is really, really important during eclipse season. Tending to your body, tending to really soulful, fulfilling rituals, workouts, routines. Allow it to be an art. Allow it to be a dance, a rhythm. Allow that energy. Okay, I'm trying to feel if anything else is coming up for the eclipse. Like I said, I hope I can, if I have time, to tune in and do a meditation video right when the eclipse is happening. So I'm debating, yeah. But anyways, stay tuned. And anyways, comment down below what you're feeling with the eclipse season and where you're tuning from. Thank you so much for watching.